This is the part 2 of our Siargao trip, and in this video, we will give you the details of our island hopping tour. We'll give you a tour of the Naked, Daku, and Guyam Island. We'll show you the famous Cloud9, instructions on how to go back to Surigao Airport, and the summary of our expenses. The island tour will begin in General Luna Tourism Office, where you will have to register before you begin the island tour. Dito ay bibigyan kayo ng maikling orientation ng inyong travel guide bago niya kayo dalhin sa inyong bangka. This is the map of Siargao, and we will visit the islands located in the southern part of it. 8:30 AM ay nandito na kami at isang buong araw ang na-consume namin para sa activity na to. Bukod sa tatlong main islands ay meron pang dalawang surprise tourist spots na kasama sa island tour. Ituloy nyo lang ang panunod ng video na to para malaman nyo kung ano yun. After ng orientation at once ready na ang inyong bangka ay sasamahan na kayo ng inyong tour guide papunta doon. Maliit lang ang bangka na gamit nila for island tour, kaya limited lang ang mga turista kada biyahe. Nasa 15 lang kami sa isang bangka at kasama namin ang ibang joiners na excited din ma-experience ang island tour sa Siargao. Doon na din sa tourism office kami nag-rent ng snorkeling gear na 200 pesos lang per person, at yan ang hawak ko sa video na to habang paakyat ng bangka. Yeah! Ayan si Ate Jen at contact nyo siya sa number na to kung may plano kayo mag-island tour. And I highly recommend her. Bukod sa masaya siyang kasama at knowledgeable sa mga tourist attractions, the main reason why I like her is because she is very strict when it comes to the time of our stay per island, as she would like us to be able to visit all of the attractions. At pagsakay nyo ng bangka ay aabot agad sa inyo ang life vest at required kayo na suotin ito. Siyempre, safety first.
I love Siargao!
This is the first island that we visited, the Naked Island, na narating namin after 40 minutes of boat ride. It is a 200-meter long strip of powdery white sand, at Naked Island ang tawag sa kanya kasi completely bare siya at wala ni isang puno o halaman na makikita doon. We stayed there for 40 minutes, kaya don't forget to bring your sunblock kasi mabibilad kayo dito kasi wala ni isang cottage na pwedeng silungan. It is surrounded with clear waters that's perfect for swimming, at buti na lang ay nag-rent kami ng snorkeling gear kasi merong part na may mga corals at doon kami mas nag-enjoy. After 15 minutes ride papunta sa next destination ay huminto ang bangka para sa unang surprise. Ito ang Hidden Coral Garden kung saan ninyo makikita ang iba't ibang uri ng corals at isda. Sobrang ganda at colorful ng Coral Garden, at syempre may i-enjoy nyo ito kung meron kayong snorkeling gear. Kaya I recommend na mag-rent bago sumakay ng bangka. Then we went to our second island, which is the Daku Island. This is complete opposite of Naked Island, where it is a tropical paradise na puno ng coconut trees in its long stretch of yellowish white sand. This is the biggest island among the 3 islands to visit, at madaming cottages na pwede nyong pagstayhan, at madami ding activities na pwedeng gawin like playing volleyball or frisbee, or simply roam around and enjoy the beach and the lush forest. You can also do water activities by renting a kayak or a snorkeling gear, and this is where your lunch will be served. At habang piniprepare nila ang pagkain, ay nilibot muna namin ang island at nakita namin itong white cottage shake na nagbebenta ng mga refreshments. We ordered buko shake for 150 pesos at avocado shake for only 130 pesos. At maya-maya ay sinerve na nila ang aming lunch. Look at that! Sobrang ganda ng presentation nila at umaapaw sa seafood, from grilled spider shells or sea snails, shrimps, squids, mussels, seaweeds, tuna, at may kasama siyang pansit, sisig, and mixed fruits. Sobrang sarap ng kain ko at isa ito sa pinaka-generous na lunch na na-experience ko sa isang island tour. Kaya contact nyo si Ate Jen para ma-experience nyo rin to. Let me give you a tour to the rest of the island, and I will bring you next to our third destination, which is the Guyam Island. This is the second surprise attraction, which is the sunken sandbar na hanggang dibdib yung tubig na pwede kayo mag-swimming. Walang corals na makikita pero ma-enjoy nyo mag-swimming sa crystal clear na shallow part ng dagat with a good view of the Guyam Island. This is the third and final island that we visited, the Guyam Island. This is a privately owned island na parang miniature tropical island with beach huts and chairs, well-maintained cottages, and Instagrammable attractions inside the island. Sobrang ganda ng island na to at ma-enjoy ninyo ang powdery white sand, nipa huts, at ang tropical vibe brought by the coconut trees. There's also a restaurant in the middle of it where you can order food and drinks, and tables and chairs where you can rest and dine. This is a small island that you can go around for only 15 minutes. This is our last stop in our island hopping, and then we went back to General Luna after. As soon as we arrived in the main island of Siargao, at kahit pagod kami from our island hopping tour, we took a tricycle so we can go to this perfect sunset spot, which is the Cloud9. This is probably the most popular spot for sunset watching in Siargao at meron siyang mahabang boardwalk at sa dulo nito ay nakatayo ang Cloud9 Wharf, pero nung pagpunta namin ay ginagawa pa siya kasi nasira ito nung nakaraang bagyo. Let me give you a walk tour of the Cloud9 at night. How to go back to Surigao? Madaming mabibila ng ticket sa labas ng port at nasa 400 to 500 pesos lang ang ticket. Pero kami kasi ay nagpa-reserve ng ticket sa tour guide namin na si Kuya Mike. Siya nga pala, sa Surigao kami nag-book ng ticket pabalik ng Manila kasi mas mura siya kumpara sa direct flight from Siargao to Manila. Check nyo yung part 1 ng video namin sa mga uploads para makita nyo kung paano kami nakarating ng Siargao via Surigao Port. Sa kaliwa ang sinakyan naming vessel pabalik ng Surigao Port, ang Sean Ferry 2 na fast craft at ang nasa kanan naman ay ang Roro na papunta din ng Surigao. Dahil sobrang mahal ng airfare from Manila to Siargao, the best option ang dumaan ng Surigao. Sobrang dali lang bumiyahe papunta at pabalik ng Surigao at sa option na to nakasave kami ng sobra. Ulitin ko lang, panoorin nyo ang part 1 ng Siargao trip namin at sa mga nakapanood na ay salamat sa panonood nitong part 2. At check nyo din sa last part ng video na to ang detailed summary ng expenses namin. huwag niyo pong kalimutan na mag-subscribe sa aming YouTube channel for more travel videos. Subscribe po kayo. Thank you!